At what point do we admit that MAGA people are like cognitively impaired? When do we say that? Because at this point,
at what point do we admit that MAGA is cognitively impaired? Yet, she can't put together a 20-second TikTok video showing any form of intelligence. Here we go again.
I want you to know that since the government shut down, no one's getting paid. We know that, right? Except for Israel. Israel's getting paid, and Gaza is still under genocide. So literally, your taxes that you pay out of your check that you work hard for, going straight to a genocide right now.
I just really needed to just take a breather and really process everything that happened with Charlie and what it kind of means in terms of where we are. And I think it is a circumstance where we just know that he was truly betrayed in one of the most egregious ways that I think I've ever seen. It has made me lose faith in politics. It has made me fully lose faith in Trump. And my heart aches for the fact that he gave so much of his life to Trump and to politics. And they just were like, nope, that is it. It serves us or it doesn't serve us and we want to move on. And so here's a holiday. Bro, if they try to give me a holiday, what is with them giving people a holiday after they kill them? Why is that a thing? You know what I mean? Like, oh, Martin Luther King, what about this holiday? What about this boulevard? Anyways, let me knock it off. Like, they're going to give Charlie Kirk a boulevard. They already did. They did in Israel. They gave him freaking boulevard. It's like, as soon as they give you a boulevard and a holiday, they definitely killed you. Okay, there's no question. They killed you. There's no way. That's like their signature thing. It's like that's what they do. It's the Fed signature. It's how they sign off after they murder you. They're like holiday and a boulevard. And it's never on a nice side of town either. Like Charlie Kirk Boulevard is not going to be a nice side of town. Anyways, I will be back on the 27th, you guys. Thank you guys for all the support throughout these couple of weeks, these last really kind of 6 weeks since Charlie died. And we will see you guys then.
Candace Owens, never did I ever think I would see the day when I would be including you in a libtard compilation video. But here we are. Now, this video of hers has gone viral since it's come out, so I'm sure a majority of you have already seen this, but we have to really make this clear here. We have Candace Owens, who used to be a diehard Trump supporter, advocated for Trump for his re-election, now, in between the lines, accusing Donald Trump of having Charlie Kirk killed. We do need to keep in mind here, Candace Owens used to be a liberal, and it's starting to show. She obviously has TDS at this point. So despite the fact that I think she's an incredible journalist, her investigative skills are second to none. It has become pretty clear that she's gone just a little bit too far down the rabbit hole this time though. This accusation towards Trump is a little bit ridiculous. So the one question that I would have for Candace Owens myself here, who is a strong Catholic, Candace Owens is very religious, very big believer in God. July 13th, 2024, Candace Owens herself said that was divine intervention that saved Donald Trump's life that day. So Miss Owens, I would ask you, did God make a mistake or did you? You can't have it both ways.
If the average adult reads at a 6th grade level in America, and the Bible, the King James Version, is a 12th grade reading level, how many Christians are just not fucking understanding what they're reading? Probably like a lot of them.
To all y'all stupid bitches telling me that it ain't Trump's fault and it's the Democrat fault, let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck whose fault it is. It could be President Obama's fault, bitch. I don't care. Motherfucker, fix it, alright? It could be Peter Griffin's fault. It can be Biden's fault. It can be Vladimir Putin's fault. I don't give a fuck whose fault it is. I just know it need to be fixed, motherfucker. For y'all lame ass niggas in my comments talking about some get a job, bitch, what the fuck make you think I ain't fucking working? I just love free food, nigga. My rent already $1,200, bitch, which make it look like I want to pay for food too. How about you send me some money and I'll shut the fuck up?
It's always in the eyes, isn't it? You have a young guy here who claims that he is also working, but still wants his free food and his rent is already $1,200. You know, you young Gen Zers, I'm in Canada. You guys would never last out here. Our rent is much higher. Much higher than what you guys are dealing with out there. And food stamps is non-existent in my country. It looks to me like you guys are just lazy and comfortable and want to be taken care of by your government. You guys think you have it hard out there? Come try living in Canada for a year or two and let's see how you shape out.
If I
I die before there is some kind of apocalypse, like zombies, what? I'm so fucking mad. Like if zombies come along after I've died, or vampires or werewolves, or like some crazy comet, so mad.
So because food stamps might get cut off, you've got people on this app getting hundreds of thousands of likes saying that they're just gonna steal the food instead. Imagine being so entitled that you think that just because the government stops giving you free stuff, you're now entitled to steal it. A lot of y'all should have been cut off a long time ago without a government shutdown, because a lot of y'all have no business being on food stamps. You cannot work at all and simply have kids and exist and get up to almost $1,000 a month in a household of 4 on food stamps. Just sitting back, existing, no work requirement whatsoever. That should never have been allowed. Food stamps should be a temporary holdover while you look to get back on your feet so you can support yourself. Food stamps should not be this thing where people like me permanently pay for your groceries so that you can use the money you save to instead spend that on alcohol and vacations. That should never have been allowed. So I am happy to see you get cut off, and I will be even happier to see you get arrested when you think that you're entitled to steal food instead.
You know, this young man is absolutely correct. He's not wrong at all here. You people out there that are on your food stamps and EBT, the ones that really do not need it but just take advantage of the system, which is a real big chunk of people that are out there. You guys feel so entitled, like the government owes you something, like society owes you something, that you've had the nerve to jump in front of your camera saying, if you cut off my food stamps, I'm hitting up Walmart. Anybody tries to stop me, I dare you to. And he's absolutely correct. These videos are out there on TikTok and they're going viral. People are putting all sorts of likes on them. People agree with this. This crowd of people is truly that entitled where they feel everything is owed to them, even though they put nothing out in society. And where he closes off, why should somebody have to go out and work hard to permanently buy you your groceries? Because in reality, that's what it is. You guys all look at it like, oh, it's the government who's taking care of me. No, it's the taxpayers' money. The hardworking guy that gets up at 5 in the morning to go bust his ass all day so you can have food on your table.
No, because if all teachers went on general strike, that would grind everything to a halt. Have a good day.
If you're white, you will not be able to relate, but I am tired of watching shows because it's all white people. I'm literally scrolling through like TV shows, movies, this, and it's all white. It's all white people. Do you know what it feels like to want to watch something and just see a little bit of, just a little bit? I was watching, what did I just start watching? And the only reason why I clicked on it was because, I'm watching 3 Women. Only reason why I clicked on it is because there was in the 3 women is 2 white women. Of course, you can't have 2 black women. That's too much for the society. So it's 2 white women and then 1 black woman. And it's talking about like their story. I'm literally fast forwarding to the black woman's story because I am so sick and tired. It's quite literally exhausting. It's annoying. It's exhausting. I'm bored. You
know, I don't know about most of you, but when I want to watch a movie or I want to watch a show, I don't go through my collection and say, all right, what movie's got all the white people in it? Because I don't want to see a movie with Chinese people. I don't want to see a movie of black people. Who really does this? I don't know. I've never done that once. If I want to watch a movie, I just want to watch movies I like. I don't give a shit who the actor is. I really don't care if the actor is white, black, Hispanic, female, male. If the movie's good, the movie's good. That's like saying, oh man, I can't watch Black Panther. There's too many black people in that movie. Man, what was Marvel thinking? What is wrong with this young lady? But don't worry, I got a solution to her problem. Go on TikTok and just search the words white supremacy, and you'll find all sorts of videos with just black women in it complaining about white people, just like you're doing right now.
If you, like me, have lost a family member to MAGA. This video may be for you. You know, I've tried my damnedest not to come on here and crash out since that fuck has been in office, with the exception of the day after the election. But, you know, because usually what happens is my videos wind up on MAGA Talk, and then I get all these inbred imbeciles in the comments leaving, you know, all caps, ha ha ha, ha, cry bitch, liberal meltdown tears, you know. But I actually don't give a fuck about any of those comments, you know. And so if you're one of those people who wants to look at my pain and make a joke about it and leave a comment, you know, you can take the energy to do that, but just know that nothing you say, nothing you could ever say will affect me. And then to anybody that might know me or know of me, you know, personally in my life, and I wind up on your Fight For You page and you're like, wow, Beth's really, you know, airing it all out there on TikTok. Gee, also know I don't give a fuck about your opinion either. Okay, so now that we've gotten that out of the way, I will tell you what I do give a fuck about. What I do give a fuck about today is this interview.
He's going to get a third term. So Trump 28, Trump is going to be president in 28, and people just ought to get accommodated with that.
So what about the 22nd Amendment?
There's many different alternatives. At the appropriate time, we'll lay out what the plan is.
So I sent that clip to my brother today, and his response was the prayer emoji. And I'm like, what? And he's like, anything is better than what your side could produce.
Well, once again, we have a young liberal lady that's jumping in front of the camera, hitting that record button, saying that MAGA people are just nothing but a bunch of dumb incels. But if we're the dumb incels, how come you never see us jumping in front of cameras and hitting record in tears, claiming that whatever you say to me, it can't bother me? Yet your video was 2 minutes long addressing these people that apparently don't bother you. And I know your video was not intended for people like myself. You were looking for individuals like you that also lost family members to MAGA. My condolences, that's terrible. It must be horrible that your brother actually has common sense. And your brother was absolutely correct. A third Trump term is better than anything the left can produce. And just to get you libs shaking in your pants, there is a legal, legitimate way that Trump could serve a third term if he really wanted to. Remember, it just takes 2/3 of Senate to make an amendment to the Constitution. And right now, with the Democrats' favorability rating, it's not looking really good. You guys really better get your asses in shape for those midterms, because 2026, November 2026 is just around the corner, and there's a very good chance with the way that things are looking right now that we may get 67 Republican senators. And if that's the case, you might just see Trump 2028.
I'm going to say this and then I'm going to let y'all argue with each other about it in the comments. And I say this as a black woman that dated then married a white person. We were together for almost 17 years. Any white person that wants to be in personal relationship with a black person, that means you want to be in close community. You want to say, listen, I love you. We're community members. I'm there for you. You want to be business partners. You want to be romantic partners. Any white person that wants to be in close relationship with a black person needs to have a black therapist. I said what I said.
And yet I'm still not going to go to work. I'm still not going to be like you taxpayers that's struggling in this world. Even though you're working 80 hours a week and still struggling. I'm not going to be you. I don't want to be a taxpayer. I don't want to conform to the ways of this world. Just because you do, that's great. But I don't have to. If I want to live off tax dollars, I can live off tax dollars. Okay? If you want to be mad, be mad. Ha ha ha, I'm still laughing. I'm still enjoying life. I'm still going to do the things I love and live the life that I deserve. So, hee ha ha that. I'm not going to work. I'd rather go live on the streets than work like all of you guys do. Stay tired and stay mad.
Well, I don't know if this young lady is just really dumb or just extremely selfish, but when you're talking about how you want to continue living off tax dollars for the rest of your life is what I'm assuming, you do realize that the tax dollars you're living off of are these hardworking people that you're making fun of, right? And I'm assuming that you do know this. After all, you are a single mother of 4 or 7. I'm not sure what it is because you have different numbers in different videos and you're talking about your children, but it seems to me that you're just absolutely fine living off of the system. What you really need to grow grab the concept of here, though, is that it's hardworking people that are keeping food on your table. It's hardworking people why your rent is so incredibly cheap. And when you can sit there in front of a camera and proudly state, I never want to become a taxpayer. I just want to continue living off of the taxpayer dollars. So in reality, what you are is an economic parasite. Proudly stating that you just want to continue living the life that you deserve. Just remember that those words came out of your mouth. Those are your words. Because come December of 2026, will you still be eligible to keep getting all these food stamps? Will you still be eligible to keep getting that Section 8? Or are you gonna have to get off your big ass and go out and work 20 hours a week to stay eligible? Clock is ticking. Are you gonna get to keep living that life that you deserve?
Just another Midwest morning, getting ready to go into work and hear a pedophile be defended and also be told that I'm wrong and he's totally capable of running the country. Gonna be great. And that there's only one true God in this world, and it's the one that lives in America. Well, I'm gonna start cramming stimulants so I can get by without myself.
Stop trying to reason with them. Stop reaching out. Stop trying to debate your points using facts and information. They don't care. They don't care, and they're too dumb to know how dumb they are. So either cut your losses or manage the relationships the best way you can. The good news is we don't ever have to forget who supported this man.
They're too dumb to know how dumb they are, says the man with painted fingernails. What the hell happened to this generation? This is who the liberals consider men.
Hey New York, by now we saw what happened yesterday. Great job, love it to see it. Just pointing out though, they are creeping uptown to sections where they know there's less activism and brown people are working. So keep an eye out. I'm in Midtown right now. I will say my mom was further uptown. She told me that she saw unmarked cars around construction sites and men walking around with zip ties. So shit is happening, shit is getting real. Keep an eye out and check for your neighbors. Be a fucking New Yorker, man. If you see something, say something.
Everybody going around saying that motherfuckers ain't getting food stamp next month. Mind you, bitch, I'm on food stamp. Let me tell you this right now. Donald J. Trump, I don't know what the fuck you got going on in that fucking house of yours, but bitch, you better fix it. Just because your ass going through some shit don't mean you gotta take it out on everybody else, bitch. Fix this shit right now. Let me not get my food stamps. Let me not get my food stamps. I'm going back to stealing. I don't care. If you leave your car unlocked in the middle of the night, lock it, bitch. Because if I don't get no food stamps, best believe me and mine's gonna eat regardless.
Oh God, this guy again. How self-entitled are you young people nowadays? Like, you guys have no survival instinct, no self-preservation. Isn't this the guy who said, yeah, $1,200 rent, but he wants his free food? I don't know, myself, if I had a $1,200 rent, I would be really happy. My rent is hundreds and hundreds of dollars more a month than what this guy here is paying, and it's not like I'm living in a lapse of luxury. And once again, no food stamps coming in my house. I don't make enough money on a weekly basis to cover groceries. I guess I'm not eating that week. We don't have that luxury where I live. But to all you young people who are obviously able bodies who can go out and work, maybe get a little bit more hours if you can, get a job that pays a little bit better, but if you're unable to do that and you really do need those food stamps, why don't you get in touch with your elected Democratic officials? Because I believe that they are on 13 times now blocking the Republicans from putting through the continuing resolution bill, a much cleaner bill than what your Democrats are trying to put through. Yet you all want to sit there and blame the Republicans. Oh, they control the House, they control the Senate. Do you guys not realize how the House and Senate works? For a continuing resolution bill, it's just 51 votes in both the House and the Senate. But in the Senate, they can use a filibuster, all of a sudden requiring 60 votes. The Republicans only have 53 senators in there. Where the hell are they supposed to get the other 7 votes from? They got 2 Democrats to actually use a little bit of common sense and vote with them. They need 5 more. Blame your Democrat elected officials as to why you're not going to be getting food stamps in November.
The best thing I've seen out of this government shutdown and the fact that SNAP might shut down in November is the fact that everyone is collectively agreeing they're going to rob the big grocery stores. Motherfucker, it's on. Walmart, you better be ready. You better be fucking ready. Because if these motherfuckers don't get their SNAP and they can't put food on their table for their kids, you better lock your fucking doors. You better lock your fucking doors because they're going to be in there with full fucking cards and they're going to be out of there. Everything. Everything they fucking need. It's gonna be on your fucking dime, Walmart. Your dime.
Couldn't even protest like that if we had a king, so it's kind of a moot point.
I'm going to try to break this down for you in words that you will understand. No have king. No have king. Good. Good. Have president. President not good. President acting like king. Bad. President consolidating power. President not representing the people. We march. We march because we have rights. We march to protect those rights. We march to demonstrate strength in numbers. We march to share common ideals. We no march because we think they're king. We march because we know he not and trying to prevent. Got it?
Well, first off, thank you very much to this young lady for communicating with us in Neanderthal, because apparently we cannot speak common English. But let me just be honest with all of you liberals out there, you know, the ones that try and act all highly educated with your critical thinking and pattern recognition and whatnot. When you make faces like this, it's kind of hard to take you all seriously that you actually know what you're talking about when you have the same eyes that Charles Manson has. Now, it's good that you understand that Trump is currently not your king, that he is your president. He's actually a very good president, and he is a president for the people, and he's not consolidating power. The power's already been consolidated because he is the president. He already has this power. Now, you guys are talking about going out and marching to exercise your rights. Yeah, that's good. You don't know what you're out there for, though, because what are you guys really doing? Your main objective now is immigration. You guys are trying to keep people that broke the law coming into your country. They evaded the immigration process. They are not there legally. Now, you guys like to use the pretty words, well, they're just undocumented. Undocumented and illegal immigration are the exact same thing. They did not come to a port of entry legally for asylum. How many videos did we see during the Biden administration of people sneaking in, not using a port of entry, crawling under barbed wire? Why do you think they were crawling under that barbed wire? Because they were breaking into your country illegally. A lot of these people already had criminal records in the country that they were leaving. They're not leaving these war-torn countries. They're not all these women with children. A lot of them were single military-aged men. A lot of these migrants have committed severe crimes, and several of them since they've been in the United States. So this is what you guys are out marching for with your No Kings protest. You want to stop the president from defending your citizens. You guys have been occupying ICE facilities. You guys have been trying to interfere with ICE. You've been trying to interfere with federal officers. You're trying to stop them from doing their jobs. Their job is to defend the country and get illegal immigrants out of your country. This has never been a problem before. You guys never had an issue when it came to it being a Democrat president, but since it's Donald Trump, it's a big problem. What you liberals are currently doing is you're committing treason towards your own country, showing that you're not a true diehard American citizen. Do you really belong there? Do you deserve to live there? When you care about people that came from across the world more than you care about citizens that were born on your soil, and you don't really care that you're putting their lives in danger, just so, you know, orange man bad, whatever Trump wants, we got to do opposite. I've said it before, I'm going to say it one more time. If Trump said, hey, you know what, open borders, we're going to let everybody in, you all would be demanding that the border walls be shut immediately. You libs are hypocritical, fake empathy. All you guys like to do is virtue signal so you can appear to be this great person to the rest of the world as you cry to the rest of the world about how you're oppressed and that you're living under a dictatorship and that Donald Trump is American Hitler. And you guys have been doing this for month after month after month after month now. Since Trump has been elected, do you not think that the rest of the world has not caught on yet that you're all full of shit? All right, guys, that is going to be it for this one. If you guys are new to the channel and you're not subscribed as of yet, please consider doing so. If not, if you can like the video, interact with it in one way or another, leave a comment or something or a thumbs up, that'll be greatly appreciated. You guys take care, and until next video, have a good one, guys.
Can we just go one day without a what the fuck in America? Oh my God, it is whiplash. It is exhausting. It is hump day, for the fucking love of God. It's October 22nd. Happy birthday, Shelby. And Donald Trump is literally announcing that he's going to take the special education department out of the Department of Education, and he's going to give it to the dumbest motherfucker that we have in the cabinet. You know, the guy who hates children with disabilities, RFK Jr.? Yeah, that happened today. And here I am like, whoa. I didn't think that this part of Project 2025 was going to come to fruition so quickly. But here the fuck we are, because there's no one holding stop signs or guardrails or anything right now. There's no fucking oversight in our federal government because Republicans are literally trying to kill people in minority groups, and this is exactly what they're trying to do. I am never going to forgive you people who fucking voted for this. I swear to fucking God, I will hold this against you for the rest of your fucking life because what you are doing to fucking children. Children! You know, the fucking group of people that you claim to fucking constantly are trying to protect. You're not trying to protect any fucking children unless they're sex trafficked and you don't know their name or their fucking face. But your neighbor, your little guy who's got a disability, no, he can't have any fucking services. Save the children, fuck you. Save the fucking children. If you wanted to save the fucking children, you'd be feeding them at lunch. You'd be feeding them at breakfast. You'd be feeding their fucking family. Oh my God, I cannot believe this is happening. It was there. It's in Project 2025. I was stupid enough to believe that couldn't happen. I will not make that mistake again.